I was almost sure that Indianness cannot be defined when I realized it's actually very simple. Whoever feels Indian is Indian.
विश्व शांति दर्शन चैनल के यशवंत व्यक्तिमत्व विकास कार्यक्रम में आपका स्वागत है। यशवंत व्यक्तिमत्व अर्थात वह व्यक्ति जो शरीर से तंदुरुस्त, मन से सतर्क, बुद्धि से तीव्र तथा आध्यात्मिक दृष्टि से उजागर हो। इस कार्यक्रम में लगातार हम आपको शारीरिक व मानसिक संवर्धन के विविध प्रकारों की जानकारी देने का प्रयास करेंगे। आज का कार्यक्रम योग अभ्यास पर आधारित है और उसे प्रस्तुत कर रही है सुश्री हर्षा बोरा जी।
Hello everyone, welcome to you all. So today we are again here with the Hatha Yoga series with a new dimension. So today we are going to practice few asanas in the prone position. The prone position means we are going to lie down on our stomach. We are going to lie down completely on the ground and then we are going to do couple of asanas. Then we are going to perform couple of asanas. तो आज के इस सत्र में हम कुछ नए आसन करने वाले हैं। तो जब हम ये आसन करेंगे तो अपने बॉडी की स्थिति पूरी तरह से हम पेट पे लेटे हुए रहेंगे। तो पूरा अपना शरीर का वजन अपने पेट के बल रहेगा और इसी स्थिति में हम कुछ आसना करने वाले हैं। सो व्हाई दिस पोजीशन इज इम्पोर्टेंट? एज वी हैव सीन इन द कोरोना टाइम, पीपल आर सजेस्टिंग for the more oxygen level to lie down in the prone position. So here we are getting pressure on our chest and so our lungs are getting more and more active. So जब हम ये आसना करेंगे that time सबके लिए एक common benefit रहेगा कि अपने lungs की capacity बढ़ने में बहुत मदद रहेगी। इसी के साथ जो भी आसन हम करेंगे, जो भी पोस्चर हम करेंगे, उसके benefits तो हमें मिलने ही वाले हैं। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद सालंब शलभासन। सालंब शलभासन। सालंब मीन्स वी आर टेकिंग द alamban, that means the support of something. So here we are going to do asan with support of our self only, because the main asan is shalbhasan. In the shalbhasan we are going to lift our both legs up in the backward position. So in the beginning, we are going to do it with the support of our leg. So that's why it is called as Salamba Shalbhasan. Shalab means the lotus, the grasshopper. इसके जैसी अपनी बॉडी की पोजीशन होगी, इसलिए इसको शलभासन कहा जाता है। पीछे से अपनी बॉडी उठी हुई रहेगी, but from the front, our body will be on the ground only. So the precautions for this asanas are, if you have the low back pain, slip disc or spondylitis, try not to practice this. And of course, if you are pregnant, you should avoid this, all the prone position practices. If you want to practice, you should use the proper props and do it under the proper guidance. Person is suffering from asthma. The asthma attack had just arrived. So try not to practice this asanas. So now let's see how to do it. So for this we are going to lie down in the prone position. So this is one position, how to go to the prone position. This is one of the position. First we will lie down on your back, and so from here we will slowly turn to the any side and then we will completely turn and slowly come to the prone position. So from prone, take your both hands next to your shoulders, body in one line. So in the prone position, make sure your chin on the ground, legs together, and slowly take your both hands next to your body. So body is completely ready for our asanas. In this asana, what we are going to do is, हम पहले अपने राइट लेग को ऊपर उठाएंगे और लेफ्ट लेग को बेंड करके लेफ्ट लेग से राइट पैर को सपोर्ट करेंगे ताकि अपना पैर ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा ऊपर उठ सके। और जब पैर ऊपर उठेगा तो अपने toes will be pointing outwards. So now we'll see how to do this. In the whole process, we are not going to lift our chin up. So make sure your chin is on the ground. So slowly, now we will first bend our left leg. And slowly we will lift our right leg up and we'll keep our thigh on the left foot. So we'll lift and completely lift. Try to give support properly, toes pointing outwards. Feel the nice stretch on your lower back. Balance yourself. Hold for a couple of seconds, breathe normal. If it is possible for you, you can keep your foot on the thigh or you can just give support to your calf muscles and slowly you can take your right leg down. Same practice, we have to do it from the opposite leg. So here we are going to give the support with the right leg to the left leg. So we'll first bend our right knee. So we'll first bend our right knee and then slowly we'll lift our left leg up, complete support and feel nice stretch on the lower back. Balance yourself, breathe normal. Toes pointing outwards and feel the pressure on your lower back. Slowly, when you feel to come out of your asanas, slowly just drag your right leg down and take your left leg down. Very slow and gentle movement. Completely relax. This is Salambha Shalabhasana. So when we are doing Shalabhasana, in the beginning we will do it with a support. So in this position only we are going to see the next asana is a Ekpad Shalabhasana. So in the Ekpad Shalabhasana we are going to lift our one leg again, but it will be without support. So make sure you are not bending your knees. Completely you are trying to lift your leg from your low back. So firm on your chin on the ground, palms on the ground and toes are spreaded and breathe normal. Exhale completely and with inhalation lift your right leg up. So we'll exhale and we'll lift our right leg up as possible. We'll hold the position, breathe normal. Toes will be not pointing down, it will be completely stretched. And then breathe normal and slowly take your leg down. So here you will feel the pressure on your lower back, also in the thighs also. But when you are lifting your leg, make sure you are tightening up your gluteus muscles. So here you have to just tighten your gluteus muscles, you have to tighten your hips and then you have to lift. So same practice, we are going to do it from the left leg also. So palms on the ground, exhale and lift your left leg up. Make sure your muscles are tightened up, breathe normal. Focus on your body and very slowly and gently after a couple of breaths take your leg down and completely relax. So after these asanas you can relax yourself, just stretch your legs, just spread your legs, your toes should be pointing outwards, your toes should be pointing outwards. If you want to relax, take your both palms up and just keep your forehead on the ground, on your palms and completely relax your back muscles Completely relax your back muscles. Relax your breathing. Feel the stress in your lower back. And with complete relaxation, again get ready for the Purna Shalabhasana. So, take your chin on the ground. Join your both legs together, palms facing to the ground and toes are pointing outwards. And completely get ready to perform the Purna Shalabhasana. In the beginning, you will find it difficult to lift both legs together up without bending the knees. बिना घुटनों को बेंड किए पैरों को उठाना शुरुआत में काफी दिक्कत में जाएगा. So for that we are going to take support of our palm, support to the thighs, and then we are going to lift. So for that what we will do is we will make a fist of our hand, thumb will be inside, and this fist we are going to insert under the thighs. So we will get the proper support and then legs will be spreaded. Then slowly and gently we will exhale, and with the inhalation we will lift our both legs up, straightway up. Knees will be straight. We will not bend the knees like this. It will be completely stretched. Toes will be pointing outwards and slowly will come down. This position at least we have to hold for 15 seconds. That means we have to do around 8 cycles of breathing. So also if you find this fist is difficult, you can insert your palms under your thighs straightway, or you can just turn your palm and just give support to your body, and then same process with the exhalation we are going to lift our legs up. So if you find this difficult, so this way also you can do this and you can lift your both legs up. Make sure you are taking the whole pressure on your lower back. You have to completely contract your gluteus muscles, that is the hips you have to contract, and then you have to lift your both legs up. So after that you have to relax, legs apart, arms above the head, fold on the ground and completely relax. This is called as Makarasana. This is one of the relaxation technique, one of the relaxation asana. And slowly and gently we'll take our hands next to our chest, legs together, and with support of both the hands, slowly we'll come up. Then we will push our body back, and then we will push our body back and completely go back, and we will try to touch our forehead on the ground. Palms will be stretched, and we will try to release all the stress tension from our lower back. We will try to stretch it completely. Breathe normal. Slowly and gently, whenever you feel completely relaxed, slowly come up to the sitting position, that is Vajrasana. So today we have seen all the 3 variations of Shalabhasana. So for all these variations, benefits are going to be same. जो लोग बहुत खड़े रह के काम करते हैं, जिनके ड्रेनेज सिस्टम, दैट मीन्स जो अपने ब्लड की जो ड्रेनेज होती है उसमें काफ़ी दिक्कतें आती है, फॉर देम दिस आसनास आर वेरी यूजफुल. इवन फॉर द sciatica, the low back issues which are because of the functioning problems, this asana is really good for them. Even those who are having the low abdominal fat, for them also this is very good asanas. So if you want to improve the strength of the lower back muscles, the lower abdominal muscles, this asanas is very good. If you practice these asanas regularly, you will feel the balance in your walking, balance in your actions. So also this asana is very helpful if you have little alignment problem in your spine. So this asana is going to help you to align your spine completely. So keep practicing these asanas, and as you move forward, try to increase the timing of all these asanas. And once you get these asanas properly, you can also stay in these asanas for longer period. And as the principle of asana is a Sthiram Sukham Asanam, it means you have to be a comfortable and stable in the asana. That means the yogasana. So you have to follow this principle, and for more benefit you can continue with the pranayama which we have seen in the previous episodes. So do watch those videos and keep practicing for more benefits on the physical level, for more benefits on our mind level. Keep practicing it on regularly. For more practices and more episodes, please do subscribe our channel, Vishwa Shanti Darshan channel, and stay updated with the updated videos. Thank you. See you in the next video.
I was almost sure that Indianness cannot be defined when I realized it's actually very simple. Whoever feels Indian is Indian.